Hi guys, bringing another video for the AFCnewsroom.com. Just quick thoughts and feelings about the Arsenal Rennes game this evening in the Europa League. Unfortunately, Arsenal lost 3-1, but not without controversy as usual. So we'll start with, the beginning of the match, great start. Alex Iwobi cuts in, looked like a cross, but it's gone in. Makes it 1-0 Arsenal early on, 3 minutes played. Great stuff, perfect start. There's a point in the match. Aubameyang gets played through on goal by Ozil. He's about 2 yards onside, and the linesman calls it offside, and that is the game-changing moment in favour of Rennes, in my opinion. Aubameyang's got goal side of the defender as well, and he would finish that opportunity 9 times out of 10. So I don't doubt that he would finish that, even though he's not on the best of form. He had a horrendous game tonight, to be quite honest with you. But that's not the point. Arsenal would be 2-0 up at that point, but instead Arsenal lost 3-1 this evening, and that's because in the 35th minute Socrates got a second yellow, and it's a really hard one to look at without VAR or anything like that, because I don't personally think it's a yellow card, but the referee obviously did, and I don't blame him for saying it was or wasn't, because it could have been given or couldn't have been given, but it was, unfortunately for us. If you look at the way the ball plays, they're both running next to each other, and Socrates sort of like, he's running and he's got his arm out, and the attacker like hooks his arm underneath Socrates, and as soon as he feels that contact, he's going to go down. I don't blame him. That's clever play. Unfortunately, it gets Socrates sent off. Give away the free kick. This is quite irritating for me because I watched it. And they blocked the initial free kick, was great, but then the ball just gets absolutely hammered straight back at them. And for some reason, it's like they all try to jump out of the way of it, the players in the wall. And it's pretty shameful, in my opinion. You should be just jumping out of the way. You should be doing all you can to get in front of the ball. Unfortunately, didn't. Top bins against Czech, can't stop that, don't blame him for that. So it's 1-1, going to half-time, somehow 1-1 after being diabolical the final 10 minutes of the half. So we're there. There on out, it's just all Rennes, to be honest, the second half, all Rennes. Monreal's on toast the entire match. I don't know why he wasn't given more help on the left side. I know he was down to 10 men, but he was all on his own. And Rennes aren't, no disrespect to Rennes or anything, but they're not the best team in the world. They've got a couple of good players. Obviously, Ben Arfa, we all know from his time in England. And obviously, the guy, Sarr, who absolutely tore Monreal apart. Now, I'm not going to sit here and dig Monreal out because the guy had a very good game against Spurs at the weekend. He doesn't deserve to be torn out like that, but he did have a poor game and he should be given more help. And it was poor management, in my opinion, to not pull someone over there or even bring Kolasinac on a little bit earlier just to protect Monreal more, because everything was going down that side of the pitch. It was obvious. So then we get to their second goal to put them in the lead, and it, obviously no surprises, where's it come from? It comes from Monreal's side of the pitch because he's literally doing all the work himself. Unfair on him, yeah. The ball gets played. It's a horrendous shot by the Rennes player. He gets looked like it's going out for a throw at one point, but they recover it, smash it in the box. Monreal obviously has to try and block it, but it just deflects off his knee and goes in the back of the net. So it gets like the end of the match anyway. But Arsenal being Arsenal, they just go for it like as they always do. I mean, a few seasons ago in the Champions League, played Monaco. Was 2-0 down. Oxlade-Chamberlain scores a banger, and for some reason Arsenal just clammed to get the equaliser, forgetting they're only halfway through the tie. They don't need to do that. They can get them back to the Emirates and they've got the away goal, don't need to do that. But anyway, Arsenal do the exact same things they did against Monaco. Monaco scored that day and Rennes did the same. If you look at the picture where the players are, we've got it in the Rennes corner of the pitch. We don't need to be having this many players. For some reason, Torreira, I'm going to single him out here. He's on the 18-yard box of the Rennes box and he's a defensive midfielder. You don't need to be there. You should be back, just solid. Take the 2-1 loss. Yeah, it's not good. It's not the amazing result, but it's not the worst result in the world. Obviously, we've got probably the most important game of our season on Sunday, so far anyway. Manchester United at home, point behind them in the league table, absolutely huge. They're going to be buzzing after knocking out PSG, and we are going to be completely opposite end of the spectrum. Can't even beat 10th place in the same league as them. Can't even draw against 10th place in the league as them. So yeah, that's my thoughts and feelings on the match today. Unfortunately, Arsenal couldn't get the win. If you're interested in more stuff like this, just make sure you check out the AFCnewsroom.com. up and coming Arsenal website and subscribe to the YouTube channel and whatnot. Thank you. Bye.